Hello and welcome to my personal year-end awards. We're gonna start off with the game of the year because I don't like that artificial build-up thingy that everyone does when they do like countdown shows and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go for the 5th place of my ranking. My personal top 5 are going to be on this. So 5th place, Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy, a little indie game, a little, kind of roguelike, but also not roguelike. The developers themselves call it a roguelite. You see it right behind me right now on the screen. It's really fun, and I started playing it again. I started my Let's Play again because a patch came out which added new stuff. So yeah, that is really one of my favorite games of this year, and if you haven't checked it out, you should totally do that. 4th place, Amnesia, a machine for pigs, and you can now go and lynch me for that, but I liked Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I think the reason why so many people were disappointed by it is because they overhyped it so much that they thought it was going to be something out of this world that would even beat Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It didn't, because it was a very scary game. It was scary. It did change some stuff about the gameplay that some people may not like if they played the original The Dark Descent. But all in all, it was a really well-made, fun-to-play game. And that's something that, for me, makes a good game, if I find it fun to play. I found Amnesia and at The Dark Descent and A Machine for Pigs both fun to play. They were scary as fuck, but they were fun to play. I think, really, people were either overhyping it so much. I think they could have done pretty much anything and people would have been pissed about it, because if they wouldn't have changed anything about the gameplay and just kept it the way it was in The Dark Descent, people would say it's just as if someone had made some cheap ass custom story for The Dark Descent. If they they changed something that wasn't good for the community, obviously. Well, I think they pretty much could only have gone worse than what they already did. They couldn't have done better in the eyes of most people. I liked it, that's why it's on the 4th place for me. Anyway, let's move on. 3rd place, Ski Challenge 2014. Of course, the Ski Challenge is always something that's on my top list of each year. And so it is this year. It's just something I've been playing this since the very first one that came out 10 years ago. And I've always liked it very much. And it's really an awesome ski racing simulation. If you don't know it, which I probably think would only be the case if you're not subscribed to me, because I'm doing a Let's Play on this. If you don't know it, go check it out on the developer's homepage, skichallenge.com. It's free to play, by the way. You can play it in browser, you can download it, whatever you want. So much about that. Place number 2, Surgeon Simulator 2013. This game is just hilarious. And each time they bring out some sort of new content, some sort of free DLC, I just jump right in and do another few episodes about that. And that's saying something, because usually I am not a huge fan of downloadable content. But since that was free, pretty much that is a plus on my list. And yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, watch my Let's Play of it and you'll understand why I love this game so much. So let's come to number 1 on my list. Number 1 is a game that I did not play for my channel. You're already seeing scenes of it back there. BioShock Infinite. that's really the only big AAA title that's on my list, but it's really an amazing game, and I would really love to do a Let's Play of the BioShock series in the future. Right now, I have, of course, too many Let's Plays already going on, but the BioShock series was always good. BioShock Infinite is also good, and there's probably going to be some diehard old BioShock games fans that are going to be like, no, BioShock Infinite was total bullshit, but I loved it. I loved the twist in the ending. Yeah, I unfortunately watched a Let's Play or 2 or 3 or 5. I don't remember. I actually watched pretty much every one that I'm subscribed to who played it. So that's saying something. I can't stop watching the game, let alone playing it. As I said, I'd love to do a Let's Play of the BioShock series, even though those won't be blind. But if they do another BioShock down the road, then I'll do those as a lead up to that, probably. Yeah, so much for my top 5 games of the year. I'm going to have 2 honorary mentions. First of all, a game that's still in early access, and that is a reason for me to not include it in the list, because it isn't officially released. It's in early access, which is a beta version that is not yet really a full retail version, but it's also already a very playable, very awesome version of the game. You're seeing it right there already. Paranormal Activity. This game is just... I love roguelikes. I love The Binding of Isaac. This is just like The Binding of Isaac, just it's from a first-person perspective. So it's a roguelike FPS. If you haven't watched my Let's Play, do that. Definitely. If you haven't bought the game, do that. If you're into roguelikes, that is. And yeah, I'm amazed by the game. I'm totally waiting for the full release of that. And I'm going to keep doing the Let's Play of the early access version as much as humanly possible. Yeah, and the second one on the honorary mentions, and that's pretty much probably the 6th place, if I'm honest, Metro Last Light. Because I didn't include it in the list because there were so many annoying things about it. The boss fights, annoying and unnecessary. Really, some stuff really completely unnecessary and annoying. But all in all, it was great in gameplay. It was a really good story, and I'd love to see another Metro game down the line. Just probably with less unnecessary and stupid stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much the necessary and stupid stuff is the reason why that is not on my top 5. So, now we're going over to my more channel-related year-end awards. So if you're new to my channel, because you just probably randomly found this video or anything, if you're still watching, you're welcome to still watch this and go watch any of the Let's Plays I mentioned in this, because these are some pretty awesome moments. And yeah, if you don't want to keep watching, that's your decision, but hey, this is probably more likely interesting for my already don't hit the microphone, for my already existing subscribers. Anyway, we're going to start off with the shocker of the year, which goes to a game that I stopped playing because it wasn't fun to play: Outlast. Not because it was scary as fuck, like in these 3 scenes. Ah! Thank you. because the gameplay and the saving mechanics, it kind of took away the fun in playing it, because if I'm playing a survival horror game and I have an option to save and exit, I want to save and exit like in Amnesia. In this game, you get to save and exit, but it is not much different from just Alt F4ing the game. You respawn at the last save point. The only thing it saves is the notes you collected. Well, like that's a thing that you want to save. I mean, if you read them, okay, but I read them myself, but really, that's the thing you save? You don't save the actual progress in the game? And I have to wait for the game to decide it is a good time to save to to leave the game? That takes away the fun factor for me. So that's why Outlast is not on my top 5. But those scares you just got, those are definitely the 3 worst scares I got this year. So that's pretty much saying something. I loved Outlast for being scary. I hated it for the gameplay, which, you know, if I have to manually toggle the crouch to not be there anymore to be able to sprint, that's something I don't like. If I can't save and exit, that's something that I don't like, but you get the idea. Next point, disappointment of the year. You see the logo of the game already. I haven't played this particular game because I didn't buy it, and I will never buy it. Slender the Arrival. Slender the Arrival is my disappointment of the year, because when they announced it, I thought, hey, they are probably going to do a Slender game that's actually good and scary and fun to play. No, they didn't. They did the same thing every other Slender game, the original 8 pages, as well as any rip-off out there did. They took the collect random stuff option thingy and just applied it to different locations and different things. So just something that I don't wanna buy, really. I'm not gonna pay for a game that's pretty much the same as a lot of free games. The only difference maybe is that it's got better graphics. But really, no. And as I just showed you recently in the 23rd door of my advent calendar, Slender is not scary to me at all. At least not in this way, where you just need to collect 8 things and he can disappear and appear wherever he wants. Anyway, it's not scary to me. So, Slender the Arrival, disappointment of the year. You know, I just don't want to buy it because it's not like it's like a $5 game that is like $20, so it's in the price range of Outlast and the Amnesia games, which both have awesome story, and in case of Amnesia, very good, and in Outlast case, at least, not terrible gameplay. And, no. Annoying bug of the year. Yeah, remember me. That whole game was for me just one big bug of the year. Because, apart from me having the fight system not work, the sound glitch out, the worst thing was a cutscene not working when it was supposed to work. Yeah, that pretty much made me replay a whole chapter of the game to actually get through that cutscene, and even after that, it wasn't really a good game. It was repetitive as fuck. Funny bug of the year. Well, that is more like it. The funny bug of the year, you already saw that in my top 5 game glitches of the year. The fapping ground watch. He's bugging in the corner. Dude, what are you doing there, P? Is he fapping?
Dude. Really? Come on, tell me that doesn't look like he's fapping. We're spying on the ground, fapping in a corner. Awesome.
Yeah. That was pretty much the best funny bug that I had. If you want to see more of those, go watch my top 5 bugs and glitches of 2013, of my first year of Let's Plays. That was, already did that back in September. And Rage of the Year. Yeah, that's one of the reasons Metro Last Light was not on my list. This boss fight.
I'd need a lot more stuff for this. Yeah, okay, this is fucking impossible. I have way too little filters. Yeah, good. I guess that's it for this Let's Play then, because this fucking game always fucking makes it impossible to fucking beat it!
Yeah. I hate that bear. More than anything else. That was unnecessary, that was annoying, that was everything, and it was pretty much rage-inducing, as you saw. Wait, what moment of the year? Well, that goes to an Amnesia custom story. Or pretty much, I think I had 2 Amnesia custom stories where that happened. It was the water monster glitching out of the water onto a box to hit me.
Hey! I'm on the fuck... What? 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 I was on a... What? I was on a fucking... What? Ow! I'm standing on a box, you stupid son of a bitch! Fish, yeah, you stupid son of a fish! What? I'm standing on a box!
I was standing on a box. Yeah. Totally something that happens. The water monster can reach out of the water and everyone knows that. Really. Love Flash of the Year. Well, that one goes to Rogue Legacy. For giving me pretty much 2 huge Love Flashes in 1 year. And you're just gonna have to watch these.
Journal entry 11. This forest is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's both serene and terrifying. I stand on lush grass, but beside me yawns open a chasm so wide and deep it threatens to swallow me whole. I still have not heard a response from the rock I tossed in earlier. A single misstep and my descent would be eternal. It is truly a horrifying thought. An eternity of darkness is more frightening than any beast I have fought thus far. If I fell, that would kill me. What would kill me first, the hunger or myself? Seriously? On a side note, I'm now using the forest fissure as my own personal lavatory. I wonder if I'm moving into another dimension. awesome! Ah, that game just made my day. Get ow! Ah, that just actually scared me. Wow. Those spawn up here.
I could still laugh my ass off at those. Fail of the year, well, that one wasn't easy because I failed a lot this year. But my favorite was probably this one.
It could just save around here somewhere, because I really don't want to play this over again if I fail again. Which I probably will pretty soon. Whoa! Really? Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Fail again pretty soon, so you say? Boom. Well, calling out your own fails before they happen is something I do, obviously. Yeah, and last but not least, and I saved that for last because it's really bad. The worst pun I did this year was pretty much this one.
I'm surprised that I didn't get hit by that axe. Accidentally, so to say.
Yeah, accidentally. Yeah, I know it's bad. Well, anyway, this is my these were my personal year-end awards. Tell me what you thought about top games and everything down in the comments if you want. And I'll see you next year for the same thing, and this year for the rest of my Let's Play episodes that are left for this year. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Deadman. Bye.